Ontario releases 2023-24 first quarter finances. Today, the Ontario government released the 2023-24 first quarter finances, the first update on the province's economic and fiscal outlook since the 2023 budget, Building a Strong Ontario. August 14, 2023. Finance.
Greetings, my name is DOL. I'm a precision machinist with over 15 years experience in robotics and AI automation, specialized in sustainable manufacturing and climate solutions. I coach women through technical and vocational education and skills training to become highly qualified personnel in STEM. DOL.STUDIO presents Sourcing Smart and Green Products and People globally.
The Ontario News Weekly Wrap-Up. Year 23, Week 33. Information from the Open Government Newsroom, courtesy of King's Printer for Ontario, 2023. Court Bulletin. Well drilling business fined $7,000 for Ontario Water Resources Act violation convicted. 1652519 Ontario Incorporated August 18, 2023. Environment, Conservation and Parks. Court Bulletin. City of Hamilton fined $2.1 million for Ontario Water Resources Act violation convicted. City of Hamilton. August 18, 2023. Environment, Conservation and Parks. News release. Canada and Ontario increasing access to high-speed internet service in Essex County. The governments of Canada and Ontario are investing more than $3.1 million to bring reliable high-speed internet to 1,915 families, farms, and businesses in Essex County. August 18, 2023. Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. News release. Ontario breaks ground on long-term care homes in Bell River and Leamington. Construction is underway on 2 new long-term care homes in Bell River and Leamington, bringing 320 new and upgraded long-term care beds to Essex County. This is part of the Ontario government's $6.4 billion commitment to build more than 30,000 new beds by 2028 and 28,000 upgraded long-term care beds across the province. August 18, 2023. Long-term care. Statement. Premier Doug Ford issues statement on the passing of the Honourable James K. Bartleman, former Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. Today, Premier Doug Ford issued the following statement to commemorate the death of the Honourable James K. Bartleman, former Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. I am deeply saddened to hear of the passing of Ontario's 27th Lieutenant Governor, the Honourable James K. Bartleman. Mr. Bartleman served the people of Ontario with great distinction as Lieutenant Governor from 2002 to 2007. A proud member of the Chippewas of the Rama First Nation, he made history as Ontario's first Indigenous Lieutenant Governor. Among his many contributions at Queen's Park, he helped to destigmatize mental illness, promote anti-racism initiatives and celebrate Indigenous communities, especially Indigenous youth. He was a strong advocate for literacy and began the first Lieutenant Governor's Book Drive, which collected 1.2 million books for First Nations schools across Ontario. An accomplished author himself, he wrote 9 books. To this day, Ontario continues to recognize his legacy with the annual James Bartleman Indigenous Youth Creative Writing Award. Mr. Bartleman had a long and distinguished career in Canada's Foreign Service, serving on 6 continents. Over his 35-year career in diplomacy, Mr. Bartleman represented Canada on the world stage and served as ambassador or high commissioner to many countries including Israel, Cuba, Australia and South Africa. His tremendous contributions to the province and country will long be remembered. I offer my sincere condolences to his wife, Marie-Jean, and his children Anne Pascal, Laurent, and Elaine. Flags across the province are at half-mast and will remain so until after Mr. Bartleman's funeral. At the request of Mr. Bartleman's family, the funeral will be private. August 17, 2023. Office of the Premier. News release. Ontario welcomes $4 million manufacturing investment. The Ontario government is welcoming a $4 million investment by CES Transformers, a leading manufacturer of power transformers, the devices used to transmit electrical power from one circuit to another. This investment, to expand the company's existing facility and increase production, will create 80 new, good-paying jobs in Markham. August 17, 2023. Economic Development, Job Creation and Trade. News release. Ontario launches new program to protect caribou. The Ontario government is investing up to $20 million in a new caribou conservation stewardship program to support projects that maintain and recover caribou populations in the province. The funding will be available to nonprofit organizations, Indigenous communities and other groups for conservation activities, such as on-the-ground habitat restoration and protection, monitoring, science and research. August 17, 2023. Environment, Conservation and Parks. News release. Ontario investing in Aurora GO Station. The Ontario government is making critical infrastructure upgrades to Aurora GO Station, providing commuters with better service, more transit connections and future two-way, all-day service between Aurora GO Station and Union Station in Toronto. August 16, 2023. Transportation. News release. New mental health services now open in Sioux Lookout. The Ontario government, in partnership with the Sioux Lookout Friendship Accord and Kenora District Services Board, has opened 16 new supportive treatment beds in Sioux Lookout, to connect people and families in the region facing mental health and addictions challenges, with faster and easier access to high-quality care closer to home. August 15, 2023. Health. Court Bulletin. Utility Services Company fined $25,000 for Environmental Protection Act violation convicted, Skyline Investments Incorporated. August 15, 2023. Environment, Conservation and Parks. Court Bulletin. Transport Company fined $30,000 for Environmental Protection Act violations convicted, Jagger Canada Incorporated. August 15, 2023. Environment, Conservation and Parks. Court Bulletin. Business Director fined $6,000 for Environmental Protection Act violation convicted, Manjinder Singh Daisy August 15, 2023. Environment, Conservation and Parks. News release. Ontario releases 2023-24 first quarter finances. Today, the Ontario government released the 2023-24 first quarter finances, the first update on the province's economic and fiscal outlook since the 2023 budget, Building a Strong Ontario. August 14, 2023. Finance.
Show some love with a like and share. Connect with us at DOL.STUDIO on social media. We want to hear from you. Subscribe for more local news, business insights, investment trends, and infrastructure developments. This podcast was sponsored by #WithLove Inc. community organization. All things done, #WithLove. Sourcing smart and green products and people globally.